Okay, so now let's talk about the Primal Paths. So I kind of skipped over this, but at third level, you choose one of your paths. Now there's only two available at the start to choose from, which would be the Berserker or the Totem Warrior. Berserkers are all about offense, so at third level, instead of a normal rage, you can fly into a Frenzy, which has all the same features of the rage, but allows you to make one extra attack as a bonus action. Now the trade-off is that you gain a level of exhaustion, and there's 6 levels of exhaustion total. Each time you do a full rest, which is a full 8-hour rest, it reduces the exhaustion level only by 1. Now the first level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on all ability checks, which includes initiative, because technically initiative is considered a dexterity check. Level 2 of exhaustion cuts your speed in half. Level 3 is disadvantage on all attacks and saves. Level 4 exhaustion cuts your hit point maximum total in half. Level 5 actually drops your speed to 0. And level 6 exhaustion is actually fatal, it kills you. And the effects are cumulative. So let's just say you have 3 levels of exhaustion. You have disadvantage on ability checks, you move at half speed, and you have disadvantages on all attacks and saves. So use this ability somewhat sparingly or wisely, because there are spells and attacks that monsters may get that may also grant levels of exhaustion. Mindless rage that you get means you can't be charmed or frightened while raging. If you are charmed, for example, you can use your rage to ignore the charm for as long as the duration of the rage lasts. Intimidating presence allows you to spend your action to frighten an enemy within 30 feet of you. They have to succeed on a DC or on a wisdom save. The DC is equal to 8, plus your proficiency bonus, plus your charisma bonus. So, for example, at level 10, when you get this ability, your proficiency bonus is 3. And say you have a 12 charisma. The DC would be a total of 12, which would be 8 for the base, 3 for the proficiency, which brings it up to 11, and then plus 1 for charisma. Being frightened causes the target to roll ability checks and attacks at disadvantage as long as the source of their fear is within sight. And they can also not move willingly closer to, in this case, the Barbarian. If the target that's frightened moves more than 60 feet away, they kind of regain their nerve and are no longer considered frightened. And if the target succeeds on the save, they can't be frightened again by this ability from you for another 24 hours. And at 14th level, which is the last ability you get for the Berserker, is called Retaliation, which allows you to hit someone back if they hit you. It uses your reaction, so you can only do this once per round. Then there is the Totem Warrior. They form bonds with animal spirits. You can cast Beast Sense and speak with animals as rituals, meaning it takes 10 minutes more than the normal casting time to cast a spell. There is no limit to the number of times you can use this, however. Also at third level, when you get this, when you take this path, you have to choose your totem spirit, and you make a totem using something from that animal. The 3 animals that they have available here are the bear, eagle, and wolf. So at third level, if you choose bear, while you're raging, you resist all damage except psychic. So that's half damage on any attack that deals any type of damage other than psychic. So even like a wizard's fireball would have less effect on you. With the eagle, while raging and not wearing heavy armor, enemies are at disadvantage when making attacks of opportunity against you. So if you were to move through a whole bunch of enemies, they'd actually be at disadvantage to hit you. And if you choose the wolf, allies gain advantage when attacking enemies within 5 feet of you. At 6th level, you choose an aspect of the beast. Again, your options are bear, eagle, or wolf, and you don't actually have to choose the same animal as your totem spirit. Personally, I'm not sure if I like this, and I would kind of stick with the same one that I chose for my totem spirit. However, let's just go through the different types. So if you choose the bear option, your carrying capacity, maximum load, and maximum lift are doubled, and you have advantage on strength checks made to push, pull, or break objects. With Eagle, you can see for 1 mile, and you can see things in clear detail as if they were no further than 100 feet away from you. You also don't suffer disadvantages from making perception checks in dim lighting. If you choose Wolf, you can track creatures while moving at a fast pace, and you can even move stealthily even while moving at a normal pace. So it's kind of good for that if you're trying to track something. At 10th level, you can commune with nature as a ritual similar to Beast Sense and speak with animals. And then lastly, at 14th level, you gain Totemic Attunement with one of the 3 spirit animals. Once again, you're free to choose whichever one you want, meaning you could choose the bear at 3rd level, eagle at 6th level, and wolf at 14th level. Again, personally, I would stick to the same animal for all 3, but that's just me. You know, you may want to do whatever. And they could be something where, you know, they commune with all animals instead of just choosing one particular one. If you go with bear for this one, while raging, enemies within 5 feet of you are at disadvantage if they attack anyone other than you. Enemies that are immune to fear or can't see you, however, are immune to this. Eagle, while raging, you can fly, sort of. You use your normal speed, and you must end your movement on solid ground. If you were to end your movement still in midair, if there's nothing there to hold you up, you will fall. And with the wolf, you can use your bonus action to knock a larger, smaller enemy down, and that's if you hit them with an attack. So if you hit someone with attack, you can choose your bonus action to trip them, knocking them prone. So that's basically the Barbarian. I hope this was helpful for anyone planning on making one. As I said earlier, my plan is to do all the classes, and I was thinking of doing them in order, but please comment below if there's a specific class you want to see done next. Also, I recently reached over 100 subscribers, which is crazy. I mean, at this point, it's actually, I think, 152 or 153. And there's nearly 10,000 views on my channel. So I'd like to thank everyone, you know, very, very much to, you know, anyone who's ever watched my videos, and especially for those who have subscribed. In the future, I do plan on doing some contests and giveaways for all of my subscribers. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. Feel free to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll post the links below, and I hope to have the next video for the next class I do up within, you know, the next few days. So I hope you all watch it. I hope you all enjoy it. And again, thank you very much, YouTube.